Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
So you've probably heard about Neatburger, that celeb-backed vegan fast food chain that was supposed to revolutionize the plant-based scene. Well, folks, I've got some bad news for you. After a string of global closures, it's looking like the end is near for the UK's remaining Neat sites. The story begins with Neatburger back in 2019 when Formula One legend Sir Lewis Hamilton and actor Leonardo DiCaprio invested in the company. It seemed like a recipe for success, but as we all know, things didn't quite pan out that way. Over the past year, Neat has closed down 5 UK restaurants, having its footprint in the country. The chain blamed it on a drop in footfall in London's financial district and West End due to post-pandemic hybrid working patterns and a decline in demand for food delivery. But what really caught my attention was the company's attempt to take a step back and regroup. According to Neat, this was a strategic move to make a bigger leap forward, which is code for, we're not giving up, we just need some time to figure things out. Unfortunately, their efforts weren't enough to stem the tide of losses, with the company posting a £7.85 million loss in 2022, up by 145% from the previous year. It's worth noting that Neat isn't the only plant-based fast food chain that's struggled lately. Restaurants like the Verger Co., Frost Burgers, and JJ's Fish and Chips have all closed their doors in recent months. Even some of the big players are starting to adapt. Deliciously, Ella recently added animal products to its menu after being acquired by Hero Group. But what does this mean for us foodies? Well, it's a mixed bag. On one hand, it's sad to see beloved vegan spots like Unity Diner and Neatburger go. On the other hand, it's an opportunity for some of these companies to pivot and try new things, maybe even adding some meat-free options if that's what customers want. As I always say on my channel Leo Lens, the food scene is all about evolution. And it looks like this is just the beginning of a bigger conversation about what we want from our plant-based options. So, let's take a look at what's next for Neatburger and the rest of the vegan fast food world. In other news, I've been doing some digging on how rising costs are affecting restaurants across the UK, with over 10% of eateries at risk of closure, according to experts. It's clear that something needs to change, but what that looks like is anyone's guess. One thing's for sure, though, only time will tell if Neatburger can bounce back from this latest setback. So there you have it, the story behind Neatburger's UK closures. It's a cautionary tale about the challenges of the food industry and how even with celebrity backing, sometimes it just isn't enough to keep the lights on.